Ciao, mi chiamo Vincenzo, sto imparando l'italiano, sono di Florida, me amo Italia. My Italian heritage comes from both my mom's side and my dad's side. My mom is half Sicilian and half from Naples, and my dad is 100% from Calabria.
How did the Voyage of Discovery change your perspective of Italian culture?
In America, there's almost like a separate kind of like Italian-American culture than actual Italian culture in a way, which makes sense since, you know, they kind of diverged from one another. But the whole like Sunday dinner thing and like eating, you know, pasta and meatballs and getting all around the table, that whole family feeling, which is a really, you know, central part of being Italian, that I feel like stays the same.
What did you learn about yourself while in Italy?
Yeah, I've kind of figured out that I might want to live in Italy at some point in my life, which is something that I didn't expect. Actually being here, seeing what the day-to-day life is, the culture, especially like the coffee culture at the cafes. You talk with the person that's making your drink. It just feels like everyone is very close and friendly. Kind of like you're talking to someone that's like part of your family that you've known for a while. It's weird. When I found out that I was going on the trip, I got really excited about going to Italy, and that kind of led me to want to start to learn the language and take it seriously. Because I tried in the past, but I didn't really have that motivation behind it. And, you know, knowing that I was going to Italy and knowing that I'd want to talk to different people and try to meet people while I'm here really kind of gave me that motivation and encouragement to start learning the language. So I ended up using this app called Babbel, lessons every day, trying to learn the language. And I started learning, you know, little phrases to kind of help me get by, especially when ordering food at places, you know, greetings. And I would sometimes practice with my dad or my nonno, because they speak, my dad speaks a little bit of Italian and my nonno speaks fluent Italian. But coming here really helped me put that learning into use, where I was able to start talking to people, making mistakes and learning from them. So some Italian phrases that I've learned are, let's say I'm at a restaurant and I want to order a espresso. I could say, "Posso avere un caffè, per favore?" Before coming here, I would have said, "Prendo un caffè," as that's what I learned from my language learning app. But through talking to locals at different restaurants, I realized that that's actually kind of an impolite way of asking. So that was something that coming here really, you know, helped, that you can't just like learn on an app or in the classroom, that actually being in Italy and talking to real locals and people really helps with.
What was your favorite story from the Voyage of Discovery?
When we went to the villa in Tivoli, Francesco, our amazing tour guide, was giving us a tour around, showing us all of the fountains that they had there, and it was a beautiful place. And as if the water in the fountains weren't enough, it started downpouring from the skies, and we all got completely soaked. And it was still an amazing time. We had a great time seeing everything. We were all running around in the rain. We were having so much fun, but we were all like soaked by the end of it. It looked like we just like jumped in all of the fountains, and it was just kind of like one of those shared experiences where we were all just like having a great time, all going through a slightly traumatic event that turned out to be a great memory.
What was your favorite part about Emilia-Romagna?
My favorite part about Emilia-Romagna was seeing the Parmigiano Reggiano factory, and getting to see the actual process of how the cheese is made and the craftsmanship and, you know, art that is put into making the cheese. You know, when you're going to the store and you're buying, you know, cheese or prosciutto or, you know, these products, you don't really realize the true effort that's put into making them. And coming here and getting to have that tour really opened my eyes up to that, and I have a newfound appreciation for that.
How will your life be different when you return to the US?
I'm going to tell all of my friends how great Italy is. That is one for sure. Italy is a work of art. I got so used to seeing art everywhere because Anywhere you're going in Italy, there's art everywhere, whether it's in a hotel lobby or you're walking out in a street and you just see random street art. Everything, there's so much little details put into everything that, you know, I don't have back at my city at home. This has been an experience that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life, and I would be kicking myself in the butt if I never applied. So, grazie Nia.
The Ambassador Peter F. Secchia Voyage of Discovery is an all-expenses-paid trip to Italy for Italian-American college students, sponsored by the National Italian-American Foundation.